No, I won't go to Gundaroo because it looks like there's a reasonable easterly wind. Not everywhere, but some places. And I only fly at about 20 knots. So if I get caught over the back in the Yass Valley and I can't get back, that would be bad. Also, the time is about 4:30 and I need to land by 5:15. So Gundaroo is out this time. Okay, straight down there you can see the Federal Highway, all those cars heading down towards Sydney, and a few cars heading back towards Canberra. Yeah, this is a nice time of day to fly, a little bit cold. It's about 4:30. Dressed in thermals, long thermals, and a couple of long skivvies, a snowboarding jacket and ski pants, and I'm still cold. On my hands I've got a couple of hand warmers and fingerless gloves, and then outside of that I've got some light gloves from Aldi, but it's still kind of cold. I really enjoy flying. I think it's absolutely fantastic. The places that I can get to, the things I can see, also the technical aspects of it, making sure that I'm doing everything correctly. I've practiced my launches a lot, so pretty happy with my launching. I had an aborted launch just this flight, or before this flight. I think my wing must have got caught on a little bit of a bush because it came up very crooked immediately. Anyway, I aborted that launch, so that was good, and then just reset the wing. The radio you can hear is the area frequency for this area, which is also Canberra approach. So you'll hear regular passenger planes setting up, asking for clearance as they come into Canberra. I could hear that. That was air traffic control telling a plane that it could land on runway 35, and then the reply from that plane. As we go down further here, I can fly up to 4,500 feet. So I'll do that and then give you a bit of a view around. I'm not going to go over the ridge towards Gundaroo because, as I said, I think the wind is stronger up high and my wing only flies at 20 knots. So if I'm trying to punch into a 15 knot headwind, I'm only going at 5 knots or 5 nautical miles per hour. And Gundaroo's only Gundaroo is not very far away, but it's maybe 4 nautical miles, so potentially that would be an hour if I'm punching into a 15 knot headwind. You might be able to see there's some smoke ahead. It's blowing pretty horizontally, so that's a good indication of the wind. as I go up higher, it's getting cooler. And there in front you'll see a nice little patch of sunlight. The contrast between shadow and sunlight is fantastic. Obviously it's better in real life than looking at it on film from my Android phone. Oh, we're just going through a bumpy layer now, or a little bit of a bumpy layer. Nowhere near as bumpy as it was at lunchtime today, when I had planned to fly to Goulburn, but the bumps got too much for me. Okay, we're nearing the wineries at Lake George. I'll just climb up a bit and then do a circle and then head on back. Okay, just turn around, you'll be able to see all the wind farms over there, and Woodlawn mine, which has now been turned into a biodigester. Actually, it's the biggest biodigester or bioreactor in the southern hemisphere. Down there's Bungendore, Canberra's ahead of us with the Bungendores. Now looking over towards Gundaroo, and now swinging back towards Collector. Okay, I'll head on back now because it's getting cold. And I want to make sure that I land with enough light. Okay, I'll drop down a bit now. Don't you love the sound of that engine purring away in the background? I'm very pleased with it. Over there at the wind farm, you can see that's still in sunlight. The wind farm's good because I can see what the wind is doing over there, probably 15k east of me, and there's very little wind at all over there. None of the turbines are turning. Also, the lake is fantastic because you can see wind on the lake, so that's also a really good early morning. Okay, we'll drop down a bit. Just going through a bit of a more, not turbulent, but and a layer where the air is mixing, so the wing just sort of twitches around a little bit, but doesn't concern me. We'll end up just flying down the Federal Highway. I can fly within 100 feet vertically of a road. I won't fly that low, but legally I'm allowed to fly within 100 feet vertically of a road or of a building with permission of the owner. You'll see just down there, there's a rest stop with a couple of cars. Or one car. And if I just turn around a bit, you can see the Lake George escarpment. I spent a lot of time flying here in my hang glider. I really enjoy that, but I really enjoy the paramotor, being able to, whoop, I think I'll, whoop, engine failure. Oh well. Wonder what. Okay. That wasn't the plan. But these things happen. So need to just make sure I do a nice landing here. Check for fences. Not going to be concerned with where I land. There's no fences ahead of me. Oh. Oh shit. Now, why did my engine fail? That is the question.